The latest briefs.
And good morning to you as well.
All right, gentlemen. The time has come to figure out precisely what's going on in the Borderlands.
The reports and rumors coming out of there are getting wilder by the day. Ghosts, men with the heads of wolves, satanic sacrifices, the dead rising from their graves, and no less than 5 sightings of the devil himself.
The last part is especially surprising, since Vlad hasn't been anywhere near those parts in almost a year.
I hope you're still as amused when I make you scrub the toilets all night.
So it's finally happened. The rabble has gone off the deep end.
Surely we're not going to waste our time on peasant superstitions.
Initially, we weren't.
Found some of them quite amusing, in fact.
However, recently we've been hearing far more insidious whispers. Some of the commoners have got it into their heads that all this is the result of the Emperor having lost God's favor, and that unless a change is made at the very top, we will all soon be overrun by demonic forces.
I see.
These matters have a way of getting out of hand if left unchecked, so we should put an end to this business as quickly as possible. You will ride for the province of Blagayask together, then split up. Vlad and Eugene will go to the city of Blagayask itself. Dmitri, Nick, and Alex, you will investigate the surrounding villages and homesteads.
Our orders?
Investigate the precise source of these rumors. Find the main agitators spreading them, and persuade them to stop.
Or kill them. Either way works for us.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
You ride immediately.
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen. This is where we split up. Good luck.
You too.
What are you looking at, Alex?
No, nothing. Let's go.
Imperial Guard! We're saved! The Emperor himself sent him here to save us from these horrors.
Nay, you fool. Wasn't you listening? That tyrant doesn't care about us one whit. They must be spirits. Demons come to hurt the lady.
All right, what have we here?
They look so real.
We are real, idiot. Now get your hands away from me before I cut them off.
You will not touch the lady. We'll give our lives for her, to the man.
Who are you?
What's it to you?
I defy you, foul spirit! Be gone!
Your turn. Too easy.
Oh, that was unexpected. What would possess a commoner to attack Imperial Guardsmen?
They did not seem right in the head. Possessed may be the right word.
Don't be ridiculous.
Possessed or not, they were raving about demons and spirits. And some lady.
It appears the reports were not exaggerated. The locals really have lost it.
What now?
Mount up, and on to the village. Lead the way, Alex.
What? Why me? I thought you were in charge.
That's your first mission with us. Therefore, we have to assess your abilities, and that includes your judgment. So, lead the way.
And don't worry. If you try to do something too stupid, we'll let you know.
Thanks.
At your service.
Whoa! Hey!
Forward!
What if I fail your test?
Don't worry. We know exactly how to deal with people who have seen too much. In fact, that's one of our specialities.
Wonderful.
You shouldn't complain. You're lucky that you have us evaluating you. The guys I had, Andre and Yuri, I don't know which one was the bigger hard ass. When I suggested we rest after 3 straight days on the road, Yuri called me a pussy and said a bitch like me would never make it.
Sure sounds like him.
And when I finally dozed off in the saddle on the 4th day, Andre smacked me in the head so hard I fell off my horse.
They sound charming. Can't wait to meet them.
I wouldn't be in a hurry if I were you.
Where are they now?
Killed in action. Both.
Halt! Who goes there? Pox upon your half-wit. Can't you see these Imperial Guard? Forgive the fool, my lords. Welcome to Ayleswood.
Who is in charge here?
Our alderman lives in the 3rd house on the left.
Thank you.
Go!
Imperial Guard.
Imperial officers.
Long live His Imperial Majesty.
The Emperor's men.
God bless you, my lords. Forward!
God bless His Imperial Majesty.
Quick, woman. Bread, salt, and victuals. My lords, I am Osip, the village alderman. To what do we owe the honour?
We've heard some interesting tales about these parts.
To put it mildly.
Good Lord be praised. I knew His Majesty would not leave us to these evil spirits. Oh, thank ye, my lords. Thank ye. I thought we were goners for sure.
Calm down. We're here to help. Tell us what's going on here.
Oh, please, have a seat. It's as if hell itself opened up, my lord. There's wicked beasts prowling the countryside, digging up graves and raising the dead to walk again. Men possessed by infernal spirits are a common sight round our peaceful village. And that evil witch. Oh, God, have mercy on us sinners. The end times are upon us. I swear it.
Please, my lords, I hope you won't scorn what little we've got.
Not at all. Thank you for your hospitality.
You honour us, my lords.
We were attacked by some strange brigands just outside your village. Do you know who they were?
Aye, my lord. Ordinary men they were until recently, but now their minds are gone, taken by demonic powers.
Right. Are they from around here?
But nay, my lord, they are passers-by bedevilled by that infernal witch. Took their minds, she has. Now they loiter around our village, steal our crops and livestock and harass our girls. Our boys had to take up arms to keep them at bay.
Strangely mundane activity for demonic powers to engage in.
They yelled about protecting some lady. Is that the witch you spoke of?
Aye, my lord, but no lady she is. A sorceress most wicked.
Tell us about this witch of yours.
Oh, that whore's behind all our misfortunes. I just knows it.
'Tis so. She was once just an old woman, our healer. She lived in that house on the hill or yonder since I was a little boy. She kept to herself mostly, but she never harmed nobody. We'd go to her when we were sick and she gives us herbs and brews. But one day this spring, she disappeared without a trace. Gone for 2 moons she was.
Making a pact with the devil, no doubt.
Is this story going somewhere?
Aye, my lord. A fortnight ago, she comes back, but she was changed.
How so?
Her hair. 'Twas once thin and grey, but it became lush and dark as the night itself. Her face. Her eyes are the same. Blue as the clear sky, but her face is now that of a young lass. And her breasts. Once old and saggy, now they are supple and large like the...
Why was you looking at her breast, you old pervert?
Oh, you daft wench! Because she bewitched me! I'm a God-fearing man, my lords, but she's turned me mind to evil thoughts, she has.
Oh, ye and every other man in the village, not to mention her wicked servants. The devil's whore she is, my lords, I swears it.
Has the witch actually harmed anyone in the village?
Aye, my lord. She tried. She tried, but we wouldn't let her. The day after she reappeared, she came down from her hill to the village square to work her foul magic. Oh, menfolk. They grew weak at the sight of her. She was charming them with her evil powers, she was, trying to take their minds for her own. But us womenfolk, we stood our ground. We told her that the devil's whore is not welcomed here amongst God-fearing folk. She tried to protest, but we wouldn't listen to her lies. We drove her away with the Holy Cross, we did, and sticks and stones for good measure. Our menfolk complained at first, said she was a nice girl even. But we opened their eyes to her devilry, we did, and slowly their minds came back to home and family, where they belong.
Get to the part where she hurt someone.
Aye, my lord. Some travellers came passing through the village later that day.
We warned them about the evil whore on the hill, but instead of avoiding her like God-fearing folk should, for some reason they went to visit her.
That's when she took their minds, she did. and turned them to her wicked purpose.
Those beasts you mentioned. Tell us more.
Aye, my lord. It began about a moon ago. One night, we heard strange like sounds coming from the woods.
Woods at night are always full of strange noises.
Nay, my lord. These were screams. Inhuman, piercing screams. Myself and some of the boys from the village, we crept up there to take a look, we did. And we saw wicked beasts. They walked as men, but they had the heads of wolves, with great red eyes, burning with the fires of hell, led by a great big one they were, tall as 3 men it was, and it had horns, giant, wicked horns. Come to think of it, my lords, 'twas no mere beast, but the devil himself. Of that I'm certain. He looked at me with his evil eye, and
That's enough. Go back to the beginning.
Huh? What's that?
This time, keeping in mind that lying to an Imperial officer is a capital offence.
Capital, my lord? As in where His Majesty lives?
As in, if you lie to us again, we'll hang you.
Oh, beg mercy, my lord, I did.
Did you see this devil or not?
Nay, my lord. But the rest be true.
You saw men with heads of wolves.
Lord Almighty, strike me down if I'm lying. We saw them, and then we ran. We ran for our lives.
Was there anything else?
Aye, the village cemetery near the woods. A week ago, something dug up some of the graves at night.
Did they take anything?
The bones that was resting there. We found the graves empty.
Could it have been grave robbers?
Robbers? We's poor folk, we are. We don't bury our dead with naught of value.
And what would a robber want with bones? Nay, my lord. 'Tis demons from hell it is, raising the dead for their evil purpose. I just knows it.
One more question. We've heard there are people in these parts who think the Emperor is to blame for all these events.
Good Lord have mercy. No man here would ever say such a thing. We love the Emperor as we do our father, one and all.
Aye, my lord. You'll not hear such talk in this village.
But you have heard such talk elsewhere.
Have mercy, my lord. We's God-fearing folk we are. We know better than that.
All right. Thank you for the information. We'll see if we can work out what's going on here.
Clean and feed our horses in the meantime.
Aye, my lords. God be with ye.
Well then, the last time I heard such tales was from my grandmother when I was a little boy.
There has to be something behind them. Clearly he's exaggerating, but I doubt he made up everything.
We've already seen the bandits. And the empty grave should be easy enough to verify.
I'm more interested in that witch. If she's even remotely close to the description, I'd like to take a look at her.
Figures. Lead the way, Alex.
My lords, I am at your service.
That's it for now. Goodbye.
God be with ye.
Gentlemen, I require your assistance.
According to the Elderman, the witch's house should be up this hill.
I wonder if there's going to be a trail of breadcrumbs.
We'll find out soon enough.
The alderman painted quite the picture of this witch. Lush black hair and large, supple breasts. Sounds like my kind of foul magic.
Aren't you worried?
About what?
That she might turn you into a frog.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'll be all right. Besides, all you'd need to do is take me to a princess and have her give me a kiss.
That only works if it's true love.
What's not to love?
Right. Still, I think I'd rather keep you in my pond as a pet.
Glad to know I can count on you.
Don't worry. I'll feed you nothing but the finest flies and mosquitoes in the Empire.
Friend indeed.